Hey, cinephiles, and welcome to Lola Loves Films. And today we've got a special list for you. We are in the halfway point of 2017. Can you believe it? It's already July. It feels like it was just New Year's Day. I don't know about you guys, but where does time fly? Seriously. It only gets worse when you get older. Now, in 2017, we've seen some awesome movies, we've seen some forgettable movies, some bad and some so atrociously bad that they are seared into our brains for all eternity. Today, however, we don't want to focus on the negative movies. We want to focus on the best, the top 10 best movies for the first 6 months of 2017. This is our halfway list, and we are excited to share it with you. So, here we go.
Number 10. Colossal.
It's not often you get a darkly comedic sci-fi drama that uses a giant kaiju monster as a metaphor for some deep real-life situations. It really is one of the best movies about alcoholism, featuring a giant city-destroying monster. This movie took us to places we didn't expect, and that is why Nacho Vigalando's unique vision had to have a place on our top 10 list. Number 9. John Wick, Chapter 2.
We loved the first John Wick, and it was one of our biggest surprises of 2014. We were excited to see the sequel, but feared it could never live up to the utter coolness of the original. Much like its predecessor, John Wick Chapter 2 is a silky, ultra-stylish, balls-to-the-wall, action-packed ride full of kills and thrills. It may be one of the best sequels out there, as it is just as good as the original in every single way. Number 8. Their Finest.
We didn't know much about this movie going into it. We figured it would be another stodgy, forgettable British period piece with good critical ratings, but no real substance. The film, however, wound up being very enjoyable. It has multiple instances of genuine, excellent humor and witty banter, as well as a few emotionally tear-jerking scenes we did not expect. This is a deeply satisfying, emotionally somber, supremely witty movie that will make you laugh, cry, cheer, and jeer, and it's well acted too. Number 7. Kong, Skull Island.
When we saw the trailer for this movie, we thought it looked kinda dumb. We are pleased to say, however, this is an exciting, fun action-adventure giant monster movie that gives the audience everything they can hope for when seeing a film such as this. It's not the type of film that really necessitates a hell of a lot of thought, but it has a colossal ape-like creature going toe-to-toe, or in this case, claw-to-paw, with other mammoth behemoth beings, which is exactly what we wanted from this amazing flick. A lot of Kong badassery. Number 6. Wonder Woman.
Okay, we're not gonna lie. We were looking forward to Wonder Woman, but we were only cautiously optimistic because of the other movies in the DCEU. They were kind of disappointing. Luckily for us, we wound up loving Wonder Woman. This is a fun and exciting film with some fantastic visuals and interesting, stunningly made, stylized action sequences. Gal Gadot was a superb choice for the role of Diana Prince. She is fierce, she is brave, she is charismatic, and she is able to sell almost all of her scenes convincingly, especially the scenes where she kicks some serious ass. Number 5. Baby Driver.
Edgar Wright always offers an amazing visual smorgasbord and stylized aesthetic in his movies, and Baby Driver is no exception. It is a thrilling, vivid, euphonious, sophisticated blast of energy in a world overstuffed with underwhelming, bloated, pointless cookie-cutter flicks. It's absolutely amazing, full of some crazy yet very realistic driving stunts. Everything that happens in this flick when Baby is behind the wheel brings endless amounts of excitement, fun, and heart-pumping good times. Number 4. Raw.
There had been a lot of buzz around Raw for quite some time. It ran the festival circuit, and there had been rumors that many audience members fainted or even had to run to the bathroom to throw up because of what they saw playing out on screen. To us, that meant we absolutely had to see this picture. We found ourselves engrossed by the story, which walks a fine line between being a coming-of-age drama and a cannibal horror film. A young woman off on her own for the first time experiments with new things, has new experiences, and learns who she truly is. It just turns out who she truly is an absolutely terrifying person. Number 3. Logan.
Wolverine was always a character that screamed for an R-rated movie, and finally 20th Century Fox delivered. This is not your typical comic book film. In fact, it's much more. This is a fantastic action movie with wonderful raw and gritty action sequences. Unlike most comic book films, there aren't huge set pieces or a ton of big CGI stunts. Logan is a much more intimate, deep, bare-bones, stripped-down kind of movie with hand-to-hand, close-quarter fight scenes that mirrors this sentiment. We honestly went to Logan with tempered expectations, hoping it would be good, but not getting our hopes up just in case. Not only is this film great, but it's stupendous, and it may even be our favorite film in the entire X-Men series. Number 2. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2.
Many sequels are simply about rehashing the original, just with 50% more of everything. To us, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 avoids feeling like a rehash, as it truly does add much more depth to the characters we have now grown to love. It goes beyond surface-level adventures and has ventured into a much more mature character-building stage, sacrificing a big story in favor of learning about these personalities, though there are still some jokes to be had at every possible turn. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 had a very high bar to try and reach. The original was like capturing lightning in a bottle, and though the sequel doesn't quite do that again, it is certainly still very electric. And the number 1 movie for the first half of 2017 is... Get Out.
Get Out is a smart, funny, tension-filled horror thriller. Jordan Peele dives headfirst into socially relevant topics and handles them in a brilliant and provocative, but subtle, powerful way. It begins with a certain level of unease and never dips below it. It only gets more intense as the moments click slowly by in a creepy and horrific fashion. It remains engaging through all the twists and turns, and though we may know where it's going in some small way, the journey getting there is still fun and terrifying. This was the first truly great film we saw of 2017, and it has yet to be dethroned as the year's best.
What are your top 10 favorite movies of 2017 so far? Please let us know in the comments. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are youtube.com/LoloLovesFilms. Check out our full expanded reviews at lololovesfilms.com, and be sure to follow us all over social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat at LoloLovesFilms. Thank you very much for watching our video. If you like lists like this, give us a thumbs up. And until next video, bye!